What's up, everybody? It's Chad Schleiger, your chiropractor from the Wellness Point. Hopefully you guys can read this board here. We're going to answer the question, why am I always sick? Usually it's this time of the year where people ask the question. Actually, they don't ask the question. They just come in and make a declaration over their life. They say, I am sick. And that's your first problem, is that you always think you're sick rather than reading the wall and convincing that you're healed. But that's a whole other video. So I'm going to explain this graph here real quick. So on this side here, this is going to be the strength of your immune system, how strong your immune system is, and then this on the bottom here is going to be time. Time's a constant. Hopefully you can read this thing. Time down here is a constant. So spring, summer, fall, and winter encompasses a year. It's time. And there's viruses all the way throughout the year. This thing is going to be constant. Viruses don't morph, they don't get bigger, there's not more of them during the winter season. They don't get stronger during the winter season. There's bacteria and germs throughout the entire year. They don't change, they don't get any bigger, better, worse, or less. They're always around. So most people think that they somehow get stronger during the winter season, but that's not the case. Are there some viruses, bacteria, and germs that just can completely wipe you out no matter how strong your immune system is? Yes, but we're not talking about the HIV. Okay, we are not talking about HIV or AIDS. Okay, we're talking about the flu. We're talking about getting sick, the stuff that causes ear infections, that stuff. Okay, so most of us, most everyday people, even the people that come here and get adjusted on a regular basis, but they don't listen to anything else I say. They just think that somehow getting your subluxation fix is going to keep you symptom-free for the rest of your life. No, it's not. It's going to keep you subluxation-free for the rest of your life. It's not going to keep you symptom-free. So they come in during the spring and the summer, and it just so happens that it's starting to get nice out, so they're outside more often, they're more active, they're still eating Cheetos at night, they're still grilling out with their buddies and, you know, having some alcohol on Friday nights. But they're outside, they're getting more vitamin D. The sun doesn't go down at 4:30, it stays out till 8 o'clock, so they're getting constant vitamin D. So their immune system, the strength of their immune system over the course of the spring and the summer, by default, it just gets stronger, okay? Even though you got stinking thinking, even though you haven't changed your lifestyle, you don't eat any better, you don't eat any worse, but you don't eat any better. And then slowly over the winter season, this thing starts to hit, it gets around Thanksgiving time, we start to eat mom and dad's pies, pumpkin pie, apple pie. We're starting to see Christmas run around the corner here. We got the emotional stress of having to pay bills. It's Black Friday shopping, I'm getting my deals, right? And our immune system, because of the stress and the inability to adapt to the stressors around us, starts to go down. And then we get down in this season, it's slightly after fall, it moves into Christmas. You get cookies, there's junk, you get zero sunlight, the sun isn't even up by the time you make it to work, and then by the time you leave work, it's dark again, so you're not getting any of the sunlight, you're not getting any vitamin D, you're inactive because it's cold, you're not going outside, and you can't pay $62 a month to go to a gym and stay active because that's expensive. You're sitting on your butt all day, and you wonder why down here, these people that have zero margin for error, they get sick all the time because they live down here. And these people, you know, the 3% of people that come to the office that actually do everything I say, move well, eat well, think well, stay well adjusted, they're doing it all. They're not living by default, they're living by design. They slowly add things. And once the winter season hits, they understand, hey, I'm not going to be, my body by default is not going to adapt to the lack of sunlight, lack of activity. I have to put more effort in to keep myself up here. So there's things that they do. They get vitamin D, they supplement with that, 1,000 IUs per 40 pounds of body weight. They double that in the wintertime. They were doing that in the spring and the summer, and then they double it in the wintertime. And if they do get a couple symptoms, they triple that amount for the course of those days. They get the elderberry, they exercise more, they hopefully have some way to finance Christmas, to somehow figure out a way to manage, all of their financial stress. And that allows them to give them enough margin of error so that they don't get sick. So this could be a very long video, but I'm going to keep it short with you. The reason why you always get sick is because you don't take responsibility for this thing. It simply comes down to not taking responsibility, and when this season hits, you don't do anything to keep your immune system working. You just come in once a week and get adjusted, and then you're still sitting on your couch at the end of the day eating Cheetos and eating pizza, and you're drinking with your friends on Friday night, and you wonder why you get all this junk. So make your decisions better and make sure you're coming in every single week, not to make your symptoms go away, to keep sure that you're unsubluxated. And stay tuned, we got some more videos coming up. So thanks for listening, and God bless.